For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen. The SEM football team is still undefeated and the number one seed in this year's NCAA six-man playoffs. On Friday, they are on the road as they will take on Stuart, a squad that they beat earlier this year. The Mustangs undefeated on the season, and head coach Shane Haraski talks about their progress through the postseason.
Yeah, like I've been telling everybody, so far so good. One game in. Our goal is to make it and win state this year, so we're just going to take it one game at a time right now.
You've had such a good year. Do you feel you're playing as well now as you have all year, or has it been pretty steady?
Yeah, we've been pretty steady. We've had a couple games where we're off a little bit on offense or defense, but as a group, as a whole, I feel like we're playing really good football right now, and we're fairly healthy right now, which is great for the end of the year.
And you have a lot of playoff experience. I would think that's just got to be such a plus this time of the year.
Yeah, last year was something kind of new for our school, making it that far in the playoffs. And mentality this year, I guess, is kind of if we've been there, done that, let's go all the way this year.
When we talked earlier this season, you kind of mentioned Stuart. You said we're probably going to have to tangle with these guys before this thing's over with. What's your thoughts on the rematch?
Yeah, after we played them the first time, coaches were talking, and we knew they were going to make a deep run in the playoffs. They're a really good team. Same thing with them. They've been real consistent, real steady all year long, and having to go up there again and play them again is going to be tough. But I think we'll be okay. So they're a tough team, but I think we'll be just fine against them. When
you beat them the first time around, what was maybe some of the keys for you? It looked like you ran the ball pretty well that day.
Yeah, our running game worked really well that day. Our power game worked really well. They passed the ball against us. They threw, I can't tell you how many yards they threw for against us, but they threw the ball really well that day. So something we really have to key on this week is watching their pass plays, and they can run the ball. They're a pretty well-rounded team.
Any new wrinkles you saw from them last week in their victory over Southwest?
No, they kind of do the same thing. I mean, they're pretty, like I said, pretty balanced. They'll throw the ball all over the place, and they can run the ball. And defense, they're pretty solid. So I think it'll be a good matchup, be a good game this week.
And that was SEM head coach Shane Haraski. So the Mustangs on Friday with a matchup in Stuart. That is a rematch. Stuart 7-2 on the year. Kickoff from Stuart on Friday is set for 5, and you can hear that game on 880 KRVN and 106.9 at Kearney and at krvn.com. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen.